In some cultures, even explaining a ritual is believed to weaken it. That is why this one is never fully explained. To outsiders, this is not a ritual meant to be understood. It is not meant to comfort observers, and it is certainly not meant to be judged. Even within the culture, only a few people are allowed to know why it exists. The rest are taught only what to do and what happens if the ritual is not followed correctly. High in the Himalayan region of Tibet, there exists a funerary practice known to the outside world as sky burial. To unfamiliar eyes, it appears harsh, even disturbing. But within Tibetan belief, it is not seen as violent, disrespectful, or unusual. It is considered necessary. Sky burial is performed after a person has died. Once the body is no longer believed to contain the soul, the body is taken to a remote, elevated location far from daily life. There, it is carefully prepared by trained practitioners, not as an act of punishment, but as a final offering. The remains are returned to nature, often to birds believed to carry the body skyward. Within Tibetan Buddhism, this is not seen as destruction. It is seen as release. What's unsettling to outsiders is that this ritual is not symbolic. It is believed to have real spiritual consequences. In Tibetan belief, the body is only a temporary vessel. Once consciousness departs, the physical form no longer holds identity. Clinging to it is believed to create attachment, and attachment is seen as an obstacle to the soul's transition. Sky burial is meant to prevent that attachment. It teaches that nothing, not even the body, truly belongs to the self. What is rarely discussed is what happens when the ritual is disrupted. The ceremony is not public. Observation is discouraged. Explanation is limited because interference, even curiosity, is believed to disturb the spiritual process. This is why many Tibetans are uncomfortable with outsiders watching, recording, or analyzing it, not out of secrecy, but out of protection. Within the culture, this is not considered tradition. It is considered responsibility. From the outside, sky burial is often interpreted as a response to environment, harsh land, frozen ground, scarcity of resources, and while those factors exist, they are not the core reason the ritual continues. Psychologically, sky burial reinforces a belief that death is not an end, but a transition, and that attachment, especially to the physical, creates suffering for both the living and the dead. Certainty, even without explanation, is believed to offer peace. This belief has survived not because it is explained, but because it is followed. What matters most is not whether sky burial is understood by outsiders. What matters is that those who practice it do not question its purpose. In their world, certainty is protection, and perhaps that is why some rituals are never explained, not because they are cruel, not because they are secret, but because explanation itself is believed to interfere with what the ritual is meant to preserve.